Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about lessons and reflections, and I am going to talk about the 20 things that I wish I knew in my 20s. I recently just turned 28 in October last year, and I wish I knew a couple things that I know now that I'm sure that would have made a big difference in my mind and also in my life. I believe that the first thing that I would say is that the 20s are not a race, so there's no need to speed, to run, or to make it look like a competition. It is okay to be at your own pace and do the things that you love at your time that you have given, right? Sometimes we have this a lot of following on social media that those influencers that we might be looking at daily scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, or even YouTube, that you're doing this most amazing and wonderful stuff that when it compares to us, we're just doing our regular 9 to 5 jobs or even only being able to travel once a year. So I think that it is really necessary for me to come here and tell you guys that it is okay, that you're gonna have your own time, your own pace to do stuff. So do not race. Do not compare yourself to anyone that is doing things just because it is being posted on the internet. The second thing is failures are stepping stones. And the reason that I say that is because I try to see every failure, everything that I don't succeed in life as a learning curve. And since that I have been able to open my mind to see that side of the world and try to understand things that are gonna take time, and sometimes we're not ready to take full responsibility on something that is going to require a lot of commitment from us, and sometimes we're not able to deliver what is being required. So it's okay to understand that everything that we're going through, even if it's a failure, it is a learning curve. The third thing is something that I really grew up with, is that it's okay to say no. You don't have to say yes to everything to everyone that is surrounding you at all times just because you want to please them. You should be able to set boundaries to those people, into those situations where you're gonna be able to say, okay, I'm not doing that, I don't feel comfortable doing that, so I hope you respect me declining that. It doesn't matter if it is going to a dinner, to going to a party because you want to stay home to get work done or even study. So learn to set your boundaries by saying no to people. The lesson number 4 is that your mindset shapes your reality. It means that if you have a good mindset, you feel positive about whenever the outcomes in life that you might come across. It means that whenever you have a positive outcome, a positive attitude to anything that you're doing, that you're facing in life, that is gonna come back at you and teach you that, okay, you have such a positive relationship with your brain. You're gonna have to look for the best possible things that you're not able to look before. So whenever you have that possibility of being able to understand that the mind is something that you have to really be friends with, I think that's a total key change. Whatever you focus on, that is going to grow. So it is really important for you to have a positive mindset, because if you do have a positive mindset, that is going to make it grow every single day. And even if you come across something that is not good, that is really bad for you, you are still able to see the good in the bad and in the ugly that's gonna happen to you. So having that shift in your mind that, okay, where can I see the good thing in this that just happened to me? Is the lesson that I can take and I can walk away with from this situation that I just been through. Number 5 is one of my favorites, is invest in yourself. It could be anything really. It could be taking time to draw, taking time to sing, taking time to go to a thrift store, taking time to go to the center of the city, going to a park. I mean, I love going to parks when it's summer. I love to take time to go to parks and to just relax and have some me time. So that, even if you don't spend too much money on it, that's still investing in yourself. You're gonna be able to be by yourself and to learn how to love being by yourself, and that is priceless, trust me. Number 6 comes with a lot of thinking. Not everyone is meant to stay. when we're moving in life, changing jobs or even changing friendship cycles, that is okay to understand that in the next year, in the next 3 to 5, 10 years, it is okay to understand that some people, they are just seasonal, and that is okay. Some relationships are only meant for you to have when you're having that type of job, because it made sense to have those people because you're talking to them every single day because you have that job that you're gonna talk to. And even better, if you make friends out of work, you can have that sense of, hey, I really like your company, I like the way we work together. Do you want to go for a drink? Do you want to go for happy hour? Do you want to go to the park on Sunday? Do you want to go to the public market this Sunday? So it is okay to understand that not everyone is gonna make you stay in your life forever, because as you grow, you understand that you start to differentiate from other people because your mind is changing, and not only but also the environment that you're in is changing. So that is totally okay to understand that not everyone is gonna be with you to the next step of the way, to this next year, to the next path of your life. Number 7, quality over quantity. How many times do I have to tell you that it is not about quantity, it's about quality? A few genuine relationships are more valuable than a large amount of friends, right? Me, I don't have that many friends, but I know that I can have a few that I can count in one hand. And those friends are the ones that I can call in the middle of the night if I have some problem to deal with. I know that if I have an emergency, they're gonna be on my emergency contact list, and they can be called, phoned, message at any times, and they're gonna be there for me. So quality, not quantity. Number 8 does not only apply to your personal life but also professional. Communication is key. Communication is everything. Be honest and be open to the people you care about. Whenever you are open, whenever you have the ability to communicate with people about anything that you're feeling, that you're going through, that is going to take you to the next level of, okay, I was able to deliver open communication to you, so I expect that back from you, right? Whenever you have anything that is on your mind that you want to share with someone, you are able to talk to them in a very clear way so they can understand and receive the message, and you can move on from things. So having a clear and open communication is very important, not only in business but also in your personal life. Number 9, oh baby, you should go and love yourself. I mean, Justin Bieber was singing this song many years ago, and how RuPaul used to say, if you don't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Like, doesn't make sense, right? That's why you should be able to appreciate the things that you do. You should be able to see beauty when you look in the mirror. You should be able to see the process that is taking for you to become the one that you want to be. But until you get there, until you achieve and you get to the page that you want to be, enjoy the small victories, enjoy being with yourself. And that is being part of, loving yourself. That is so simple, right? If it is so simple, why we don't get to love ourselves as when we don't feel like happiness is something that we could do? So love yourself first. Number 10, set boundaries. Set boundaries has kind of some form of relation with saying no to people, because whenever you say no to people, you're gonna set boundaries. Okay, you're gonna let people know that it is okay to go up until this point, but if they cross it, that is not okay. It's not acceptable. So it has to do with anything, really. It could be your personal life, it could be your business life, it could be in any aspect. They're essential for a healthy relationship and protecting your peace. Number 11, your job is not gonna define your career. Do not stress about finding the perfect job right away. You're gonna make it. I know sometimes we start doing jobs that we don't like just because we have to pay the bills, right? Just because we have to meet rent, but that is okay too, because we have to take time to really develop our skills and ourselves in a way that we're gonna be able to find the job that is the most suitable for us. So I don't think a perfect job exists, but if you do find something that is close to perfection, that is good. But trust me, it is going to take some time. So take time to enjoy the process and to enjoy the jobs that you're currently working on. Oh boy, oh boy, number 12 comes with a lot of weight, because I wish I knew that I could start saving early. I know this is something that not all of us get to be taught when we're little, but if you're able to have that mentality of saving, even if it's 5-10% of how much you earn monthly, you're gonna have a clear path of what you can do if some emergency comes along the way, or if you need to take some time off. So you start saving, doesn't matter when or how much, but you have to have that deal of, okay, I can start saving right now because in the future I might need it, and that is something that you can count on if you ever need it. So start saving early. Number 13, ask for help. I don't know about you guys, but I was raised in a way that I was made to be self-sufficient. I wasn't raised to ask for help or even to go to people and say, hey, I need you to help me with this. I was raised in a way to be really, really self-sufficient because my mom taught me, okay, if you ever need something, you have to deal with yourself. You have to find it yourself. And when we start to grow up and also see and also meet a lot of different people, we get to see that, okay, I'm not perfect. I don't know everything about the job or about the university that I'm taking on. So I might need to ask for help, and that should be okay, right? Because whenever you ask for help, you're gonna not only establish a relationship with that person, but that is gonna show the other person that it's okay to be asking for help if you don't know anything. Because obviously you don't know everything. So ask for help. Number 14, networking. Networking is used to sound more in a business setting, but trust me, it applies to personal life as well. So building connections can happen through anything, really. Building connections can happen through genuine conversations. So I had built connections from grocery shopping, and that is something that you don't think about, right? But networking can happen from anything, from anywhere. You can be growing networking from your neighbor that is living across from where you live. So it's all about being open to having those conversations, and also being open to discover that the world is bigger than you. Work-life balance matters. And why do I say that? When I was 18, I just had got into the corporate world, and trust me, it wasn't a good idea because 3 years later, I burned out. Yeah, I had to search for help with a psychiatrist to give me medicine so that I could be, okay with life. And that happens because I had no balance with my personal life, with my business life. I thought that I should put all my efforts and also all of my life and time into this job that I had at the time, and that led me to burning out, and that was not okay. Number 16, take care of your body. Okay, I'm not talking about going to the gym, but just taking a walk on the park, just running, just having that sense of, okay, I'm gonna go for a run for 20 minutes around the area that I live. I'm gonna walk 4 blocks, I'm gonna walk 10 blocks. Working out and taking care of your body is not only physical exercises, but it's a lot of about what we eat. So eating healthy, eating something that you cook yourself is always a good idea, trust me. Number 17, because mental health is just as important as physical health. That is just to say, don't be afraid to seek support if you ever need it. I started going to therapy and also having help from a very young age. Mental health is just as important as the physical health, and oh boy, I wish I knew that sooner. I started going and also having the support of psychiatrists, therapists from a very young age, but not because I knew that I needed help, but only because I had to get help. I thought at the time that if I went to the gym 3 to 5 times a week, that would be enough, which was not the case. 18, comparison is the thief of joy. Oh boy, do we know that. Social media is out there to prove us that anyone can have a much better and much pretty and much more wonderful life than us. And sometimes most of that is not even real. It's just people pretending to be happy and to be eating out or even traveling all the time, which is not true. So, oh my gosh, I had a time in my life that I really used to compare myself with all of the people that I saw online. And I was like, oh my gosh, why cannot be me going to all of these places, going to these fancy restaurants and just living this beautiful life that people display on social media? And I was like, why can't be me? Because I'm poor in my room, I'm traveling only to work. I mean, I'm only commuting to work. That is the travel that I do. And that's when I realized it that, okay, this is not okay. I have to shut down social media for a time. That is not making me good, and I have to seek help. So yeah, I stopped comparing myself, because and one thing to keep in mind is that social media is just one highlight reel, not the full story, right? All of these stories that we get to see is just 15 seconds of the 24 hours that someone is having. Okay, what about the bad days? What about the ugly and the bad things that happen in everyone's life? Why don't we get to publish that, right? We only get to see the good stuff. And the good stuff is whenever it triggers us to go like, okay, my life sucks. Actually, I don't have a good life. And that's when we have to start thinking, okay, this is way too much of social media for today. I need to take care and also live my own life. So less scrolling and more living. Number 19 comes with a lot of personal touch, I think, because enjoy the little things. I find myself saying that in every video that I post, but that is true. We are trained since we were growing up that we have, being growing up and also training for this big moment in our lives where we either got married or even we get this big job, or even we moved to a different country, or even we got into this renowned university. But what about the smaller steps? What about the smaller victories? We should be able to celebrate those as well. So everything that you can have as a small step, as a small victory, should be celebrated. And a small victory could be anything from having accomplished a project that you were working that day, going to working out, reading a book. Anything could be a small victory, and we should be able to celebrate that as well. Not only just the big stuff that we get to live on a daily basis that we're trying to accomplish, that we spend months, years in our life trying to get there. Okay, we're gonna celebrate that as well, but that is not the only thing that we're gonna celebrate. Number 20, you are actually doing better than you think. So celebrate the progress that you have. Even if it feels small, we should celebrate, right? Reading a book, going to the park, working out, cooking for yourself. Oh gosh, there are so many things that we should be able to enjoy doing for ourselves. And this not only shows that we're doing better than we think, but we're gonna be able to be really happy with those small actions, those small victories that we have on a daily basis. So don't be shy, celebrate everything that you have been able to accomplish, everything that you have been able to make. Every creation that we make, everything that we do should be celebrated, because this is life, okay? This is life. This is what life is about. Celebrating the progress, not the result. Thank you so much for watching. I hope on these 20 lessons made you reflect and also think about the busy life that you and I will live right now, and that somehow gave you hope to understand that, okay, I'm in my 20s now, what can I do to make the most of it? I'd love to hear your own reflections, to know what you have been able. Do you have your own 20s lessons or reflections that you would like to share with us? It doesn't have to be 20, it could be 10, it could be 5, anything. Small victories, let me know what you consider a small victory. Let me know in the comments, and I'll be more than glad to read all those. If this video made sense to you and it related to you in any sense, don't forget to subscribe, to leave a like, leave a comment down below, and share this video with someone that you think it might be helpful. See you next time, take care and keep growing.
Baby, don't you hurt me. Baby, don't desert me.